Hello and welcome to Numeristical, bringing you the picks of the day for Saturday, July 13th. It is 9:45 a.m. here in Portugal, which makes it 1:45 in the morning in California, 4:45 in the morning East Coast time. Let's start, as always, by reviewing the picks from yesterday. So we had just a single bet yesterday. It was the Angels on the money line plus 135, and they won. Extra innings. So we are up 1.35 units for the day, and we are now up 11.4 units for the season combined totals and money line. Totals model is up 13 units. Money line is down 1.65 units, and our spreads model is up 4.75 units. Haven't had a spreads bet for a few days now. So combined, we are up, I think, 16 units, which is pretty good. So let's take a look at today's games. So on the money line, here's the full set of games. We got a big day today. Got a double header, and I think there's one game that got dropped because it had an unknown pitcher. But here's the full set of probabilities models coming up with on the money line. And after our filters, it's telling us to look at two away teams. Let me pause 1 second and rerun something. Okay, nothing changed. So we've got it's telling us to look at the A's. It's two visiting teams. So the first is the A's against the Phillies. It's saying take the A's if you can get 186. So let's take a look on the money line at the A's Phillies. So we're here. And we're not getting a 186 on the A's. We're getting as high as 169 here at BetOnline, but not getting to 186, so no bet there. Next up, the Rockies visiting the Mets. It likes the Rockies if you can get 191. So let's take a look over here, and yes, we can get 200 here at Superbook and Circa. So we'll go ahead and do it. I never like it when the model tells me to pick these huge underdogs, but I will trust in its guidance and say that in the long run, this will benefit me. So let's take the Rockies plus 200 on the money line. Just put in here Rockies, Mets, and that's all we got for the money line. So the one money line bet is the Rockies. Let's move over to totals. Here's the full set of games on the totals. And it's telling us to look at 6 unders. So the first is the Orioles-Yankees. Point is 8.5. It says to bet it at plus 106, though. Let's take a look. Orioles-Yankees, we're going to click over to totals. And at 8.5, we're getting pretty much 105 across the board, minus 103. But we're not getting better than even money. And it wants 106, so that's probably a stretch. So we're not going to have a bet there. Next up, the Red Sox and the Royals. Point is 9. They're saying to bet it if you can get plus 101. Let's take a look. Red Sox, Royals. And we get it at 100. And there's also this 9.5 minus 123. But the model's saying 101, so we're a penny shy. Let me recalculate, see what it wants for 9.5, and we'll see if that gets us there. So bear with me for a sec. Okay, so I did that calculation. So at 9.5, the model still wants minus 118, really minus 119. And we're only getting minus 123. So close, but no cigar there. So we are not going to place a bet on that one. Next up, Reds Marlins. Point is 9. And the model is saying bet at minus 128 with the point showing minus 115. So the model thinks there's a pretty big edge here. Let's take a look, see what we can get on the Reds and Marlins. So Reds and Marlins is up here. And we can get as good as minus 113 here at Heritage. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll take the Reds, Marlins, under 9 at minus 113. Under 9, minus 113. Okay, next up, Brewers Nationals. Point is 9, model wants plus 104, showing minus 115. So this is probably a reach, but let's take a look. So 9, yeah, we're not getting anything better than minus 113. So model wants better than even money. We're not going to get that. So let's move on to the next one, which is the Padres Braves. Point is 7.5. But the price is minus 120. We're looking for minus 109. So Padres Braves, 7.5. In fact, you see even DraftKings has already gone down to 7. A couple places have already gone down to 7. So we are not going to find the price we want, which is minus 108 at 7.5. Yeah, the best we're showing at 7.5 is minus 120. And then if we go down to 7, I think that's not going to be close enough to even warrant a recalculation. So let's move on to the next one. Angels, Mariners. Point is 8, and it's saying to bet it at minus 107, and it's already showing minus 105. So let's take a look there. Angels, Mariners, that's over here. Yeah, in fact, we can get minus 103, minus 105 at a lot of places, but minus 103 at Heritage. So let's do that. That's the Mariners, Angels, totals under 8. I forgot already. Under 8, minus 103. Okay, so a couple totals bets here. Reds, Marlins under, Angels, Mariners under. Let's take a look at the spreads. So here's the full set of games. And scroll back a little bit so you can see this one again. And after all that, it's telling us to look at just one game, which is the Marlins. Plus 1.5 at the Reds. Says bet it if you get minus 138. So let's take a look. Click over to spreads. Check out the Marlins again. And yes, we're getting exactly minus 138 here at Circa. So we'll do that. So we finally have a spreads bet after a long drought. So we'll take the Marlins plus 1.5. Minus 138 and see how that does. Okay, so that's where we're at. We got 4 bets total. We got the Rockies on the money line plus 200, big underdog. Marlins, Reds under 9, minus 113. Mariners, Angels under 8, minus 103. And the Marlins plus 1.5, minus 138. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.